Sales of newly built homes surged 20% in August, the biggest monthly gain since August of 2022. So that's 3 years. The median price rose to over $400,000 with strong activity in the Northeast and the South. Analysts credit builder incentives for this. So, why does this matter for high net worth investors and retirees? Is it signals, Cory, that renewed housing momentum despite high rates. And for Henry's, high earners not rich yet, it may be a chance to enter the market with builder backed deals. So, real quick, Cory, then I want to hear your opinion. This is a classic case of incentives driving behavior. So, if you're in the market, this is what I like to tell people is don't let rates scare you. Look at what the builders are offering. I'm a big fan of negotiating that price. Negotiate the price down. Don't worry as much about the rate. Now, obviously, the rate's important because you got to make sure you can afford your mortgage payment, but don't let that be a deterrent against buying a home. Make sure that you get a great price and maybe get some of these builder incentives out of the deal. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the price that you pay is ultimately more important than the rate. I don't think that you should make any big assumptions that home prices are going to continue to climb or home prices are going to fall. But recognize what makes sense in your financial plan. If you're entering that home, that the home ownership, right? If you're entering the market for the first time, you want to be smart about what works as far as your financial plan goes. And if you're close to retired or already retired and you own a home, whether or not you have a mortgage, think about what that home represents. I think, Jake, you and I have talked about this quite a bit on the show, but ultimately, it's an asset, but it's also a liability. There's a lot of cost that's involved in home ownership, but in 1 month doesn't mean anything specific, right? There's a longer trend, but I think your point about incentives driving behavior is a lot of what we've seen given this big spike in August.